We are saddened to announce the death of our beloved Elward Edward Ernest, better known as Keith, Tex, or Barracks of Belmont, Denrivier, Denry, who passed away at Victoria Hospital on Monday, 15th January 2018, at approximately 12:36 a.m. at the age of 72. He was a retired security guard at the Grand Riviere Secondary School. Left to mourn his 5 children, 3 daughters: Valerie Ernest, better known as Lovey, of Assu Canal of Grand Riviere Groselet, employed the Fast Cash; Noella Avril of Denriviere Denry, employed the Valton Building, Supplies and Richford Medical; Maria Hines, a pharmacist in Barbados; 2 sons, Paul Ernest, better known as Jerry, in St. Croix; Sixtus Ange and family in Martinique; his grandchildren, Nave Ernest, student of Leon Hess Comprehensive Secondary School; Keisha Henry, student of Dame Paulette Louise Primary School; Abiola and Joachim Edwin, both students of Denriviere Combined School; Zachariah and Zakisi Wood, both in Barbados; Paul Ernest Jr. and Tahim Ernest, both in St. Croix; 3 brothers, Gilbert Francis, better known as Hanel of Denriviere Denry; George Francis, better known as Vaughan of Denriviere Denry; Arthur Francis, better known as Cassin of Denriviere Denry; 4 sisters: Catherinette Ernest, better known as Toton of Denriviere Denry; Veronica Jabatis, better known as Utilda of Denriviere Denry; Cecilia Edwin, better known as Usella of Denriviere Denry; Florita Alexander of Marisol; his companion, Venture Alberti of Denriviere Denry; nieces including Claudette Matre in Antigua, Lister Ernest of Denriviere Denry, Keisha Simon of Denriviere Denry, Sharon George, better known as Joan, in St. Croix; Cheryl Francis of Miku; Marva Francis Robinson of Monrepo; Ketra Duff of Gadet; Elvina Francis, Esther Francis, and Rhodesia Francis, all of Denriviere; Maura Jabatis, Marcella Jabatis, Nuwa Jabatis, and Sidonia Jabatis, all in New York; Alison and Clara Jabatis, both in Martinique; Lusalta Jabatis, better known as Boyo of Denriviere Denry; Carol and family of Richford; Sybil and family; Vanessa and Joanna Alexander, both in Canada; nephews including Adrian Andrew in Barbados, Trevor Francis, Kentish Francis, and Elijah Francis, all of Denriviere Denry; Adrian Alexander of Denriviere Denry; Eve and Henzi Jabatis, both in New York; Robert Jabatis, better known as Boni, in Martinique; Louis Ernest, better known as Billy, and Mark Ernest and family; Cuthbert Alexander in the U.S., Ethelbert Alexander, better known as EPK of Marisol; sons-in-law: Darren Edwin of Denriviere Denry, Peter Henry of Assu Canal, Grand Riviere Groselet, Nicholas Wood in Barbados; 1 daughter-in-law: Cousian Ernest in St. Croix; 1 brother-in-law: Matthias Alexander, better known as Hazel; grandnieces including Nandi and Nisa Ernest, Laverne, Vernat, and Zanette Matre; Michaela and Brielle Matre; Alenfia, Odika, and Keisha Jabatis; grandnephews including Devin and Owen Matre, Clevanus and Chris Jabatis; Clevie, better known as Tipop, Kendi, Niquan, Ernest, and Edric Flavian. Best friends and close friends: Celia of Belmont in Martinique, Veve and her husband of Belmont in Martinique, Wayne Cox and Paula of Belmont. Left among the Ernest family, the de Turville family, the Thorell family, the David family, the Francis family, both here and abroad. Also left among the entire community of Belmont and Den Riviere Dennery, many relatives, friends, and neighbors, both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Elward Edward Ernest, better known as Keith, Text, or Barracks, will be held at the St. Michael Roman Catholic Church in Larisu's Dennery on Monday, 29th January 2018 at 2:30 p.m. Then the body will be laid to rest at the Larisu Cemetery. May he rest in peace. The body now lies at Rambali's Funeral Parlour, Calvary Road, Castries.